Okay, so I just got this DMP XT30 cellular system off of eBay. I got it at a pretty good deal. It came with a bunch of sensors and stuff. Really a nice package. Even came with the box. Couple of problems I had with it when I got it. It had all of the old owner's zones on it. So when I turned it on, the keypad was just going crazy. So what I did was I went into the programming menu, which you can access on these DMP systems by typing PROG and resetting the jumper switch right here once, and that'll allow you to go into a special menu. But after I reset everything back to the factory defaults, which actually doesn't even do that, according to the instructions, it does specific things, the keypad started doing this. So you can see here that the keypad is totally dead. It's like, hello, nobody's home. This thing's totally like not responding, it seems. So after looking through multiple manuals and trying to figure out, like, did I just not screw in the keypad into the keypad bus? Was there something wrong with the keypad harness? Did I need to attach the battery? I mean, because I don't know anything about these systems, but I mean, I guess I know enough to be able to set one of these up. Anyways, so I went through all these troubleshooting steps myself, and I wasn't getting anywhere. So I thought, okay, maybe the keypad's dead. Maybe when I reset the system, I broke something. Or when it reset things to the factory defaults, it took this PCB, this board, and screwed everything up. Well, after many hours of trials and tribulations, I ran across something on the DMP website that said, hey, if your keypad stops working after you do something, it could be because it's not assigned to the correct address. So it's like, okay, well, how do you assign it to an address? It sounds like something that would be done on the panel and not on the keypad. Well, not necessarily so. Now, the other thing that kind of tipped me off to this was, if you look here at the keypad bus, you can see that there's this little green light there that says transmit and receive. And I found that as I was pressing different buttons, I actually saw the transmit and receive change its frequency, as to indicate that, like, there was stuff going in and out from the keypad to the panel, but it wasn't showing up in the display. So long story short, I wish I had documented all of that to show you what I went through, but I'm just going to show you how to fix it. So again, this is if you have a system that you just bought that may have had some wireless zones set up with it from a previous owner. So as you can see here, clearly the keypad is fine. Now there's a special code that you put in here. It's INST. So what you do is you hit the command and the back arrow like this, and you type in INST, and then hit command. Then go to keypad options, and lo and behold, you can see that the keypad address is set to 2. So you hit one of these select keys, you hit 1, and then I think you hit it again. I think you might just hit command. Supervised and unsupervised, I've been switching that, and I don't think it makes much of a difference. But basically, that's all you have to do to fix this problem. So, my troubleshooting showed me that this was a kind of a communication issue. There must be something else that's assigned to zone 2, or maybe this panel doesn't like zone 2, but you can see here that now all of a sudden you're getting all the normal messages that you would get on this panel. The whole system works now. And while I'm here, I guess I'll just show you one more thing. I'll show you the programming menu. If you're getting a panel from somebody else, I just want to show you what it takes to quickly put things back on the factory default. So that jumper 17 over there, you just short that with the provided jumper. So you take it off of this little pin here, put it across the 2 pins, and then put it right back on, leaving one exposed. And that allows you to go into the programmer menu. So you type in PROG. You have to make sure that you do that within a few minutes after resetting. And then you go to initialization. See, this is what got me in trouble in the first place. You can reset all the user codes, which sets the code back to the password for the master user to 99. And you can kind of go through these and reset the schedules, the events, the zones. So even though I reset the zones, I guess what happened was that the system always expects zone 1 to be your keypad, and I had the keypad on zone 2. So maybe something else was on zone 1. Maybe zone 1 was set for the wireless module, or who knows what it was. The COM information, so how to connect back to the master server, and then the factory defaults, which are all the other options that are not in there. So it resets everything on the board, but the issue was that the keypad's options weren't reset. The keypad tells the board what address it's on, I guess. So that's what you do to fix it. And if you get out of here, actually what I was doing was I was actually running these initialization clearings and checking to see if it worked by the little blinking lights over here on the programming jumper. So if you go to initialization, you can hear me beeping through it. And when you reset something and then hit the second key, I was doing this blind, you can see that the lights blink. So I knew that I was resetting it, even though I couldn't see it on the actual screen. See that little blink there? So that's when I knew that it was just more of like an input-output problem, and not so much like a software input-output problem, and not a problem with like the hardware. So figured this out just blindly, I guess. But if any of you guys are running into this problem and you have a DMP system that you just got on eBay or something, good information to know. So in this programming screen, you have to take command and go all the way out and hit stop, and then that clears everything. If you have any existing alarms on, it should reset it. This thing's giving battery trouble because I don't have the battery connected at the moment, but we can just do a quick test. You just go to menu, totally know what I'm doing here. Menu, yes. Code 99 is the code for the master. Command, sensor reset. I'll connect the battery quick. Get this battery out going here. Probably not good to have that banging around on metal, but it's alright. So put the ground here, put the positive wire on, put that on the battery. I have just kind of a setup, temporary setup here. I'm using this more as like a test system. My main system is already, wired in the house, but it's good to have like a test bench. So anyways, you do that and hit sensor reset. So that should clear the battery warning, or not. Let me see if the battery is actually working. Yep, it's working. So it'll ping the battery every 5 minutes, and the battery trouble should just go away on its own. We can do a quick system test to show you that it's actually working now. So yeah, weird issue there with the keypad address. Now if I had a bell connected, the bell would be sounding. I should say battery, yeah, so it found the battery. Should have a problem sending to the transmit. Transmit won't work. I don't have the SIM card in the CDMA connector. Yeah, so the transmit test will fail because I don't have it set up live. But anyways, if you ever run into this problem with the DMP system, now you know how to fix it if that's the actual issue. If you have any questions, throw something in the comments. Thanks for watching.